Alright, so I want to start this video off by just saying I hope you are doing well. I hope that you as an individual are doing okay, making sure that you're staying safe, staying healthy. Wow, it's kind of cold outside. And I guess that is one thing that's nice. Like if it was like 30 degrees even, I would be wanting to go outside. This is an okay time to have some cold weather because we're staying inside anyways. What's going on, guys? My name is Ben Martin. Today we're talking about how to social distance yourself but keep your sanity at the same time. I know this is kind of crazy times. People don't really know exactly what to do, what's the best thing to do, if you should stay under house arrest, or if you should get out and get some fresh air. So we're gonna be doing some stuff today, talking about what are some things you guys can do in order to stay sane. Cooking is something that I've never really taken up, and cooking eggs and oatmeal by no means is like actual cooking, but it's very nice to be able to sit down, make myself some food, because as a college student, I've just been so busy, you know, commuting, going back and forth between school and home, and I haven't like actually had a real meal that hasn't been takeout or pre-made or whatever in months. So this is kind of a nice change of pace. So I am no expert in this. Make sure that you guys are keeping up to date with the latest information from reputable sources and websites that do have the experts working behind it. I think quite obviously you don't want to go in large groups, don't want to go out to the club. Be smart and take this seriously, but that doesn't mean that you cannot leave your house at all. I think there are certain circumstances where for your mental health, for your physical health, that it's important to get out and be active. Make sure that you're going after a hobby, that you're doing something to stay busy, to keep yourself occupied. Whether that's a physical activity like doing ninja, that's cool. Otherwise, if you have a certain other hobby, like I'd say probably besides doing video games, so pursue health-based hobbies that can be done either outside or inside. I know some people hate on calisthenics because you can't build mass with calisthenics, etc., all those issues. Make sure that you take your reps to failure, like doing push-ups as many as you can. 3 sets of 1,000, you know, something like that. But I think one of the big reasons as to why people haven't found any results with calisthenics is because they're not pushing themselves to near failure and they're just stopping at like 20 reps when they could have done 50. Using an extra 10 pounds, it makes it a lot harder, but more fun.
Nice.
Oh, that feels.
You got it. Oh, come on, you got it.
All right, and tip number 3 is to actively pursue knowledge. So you want to be acquiring some sort of knowledge of a skill that maybe you don't have or something that you want to improve upon, because during these times, it's so easy to just become really lazy and to lose your productivity, to lose your flow, because that's kind of exactly what has happened with life. However, I urge you to not let that be the case. I really do recommend trying to learn something to build upon some skills that you do have. For me, organization has always been a major downside of the things that I do. It's been very apparent in my workflow, and it has taken up some unnecessary time just because I lack a ton of organization. And so this is something that I have been, you know, diving into. Especially I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos, binge watching Matt Diavella, and applying some useful tips and information that can help clean up my life as far as organization goes. And it's been very helpful. I've been able to speed up my laptop, my files are neatly organized, and the unused things I can offload and delete. My bedroom has gotten a lot cleaner. The studio space has gotten a lot cleaner. And those are the same things, my bedroom and my studio space. It's the same room. Take a step back and identify what's something that could benefit me that I'm not doing currently, and then dive into that. Take some time to learn how you can go about being more efficient in that area, or just learning a new skill, such as for me, I'm trying to build upon my knowledge that I have of camera gear and of filmmaking techniques and style. So that's another thing that I've really poured my time into, and in creating videos like this on a very frequent basis, as opposed to my once a week upload. It's been awesome in helping me to learn more nuanced things as far as like speeding up my workflow and just more efficient techniques to edit and to shoot. And it's also gotten me kind of back into the swing of things as far as talking to the camera. I know that there was a time when I didn't vlog or do any talking head things for a long time, and I had really lost my flow as far as being able to talk to the camera because I'm just looking into the lens. Use this time to polish up a hobby, to cook good food, and to find some really nice recipes for your family, for yourself, for your spouse. Really invest in your health. Take some time to learn new workouts and how to do different exercises. It's very easy to get caught up in the chaos and the stress of what's going on in the media and what's going on around us, but don't forget that you still need to live your life. And so make sure that when we come out of this, you can say to yourself, oh, I learned this skill, or I am for the better because I had the time to put into learning X, Y, Z. I think this is a great way to spin this negative situation into something positive that you can carry with you in the future. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to look at some comments from my last video. So in my last video, it was one on a coffee hack regarding creatine. And so my girlfriend, Mariella Hutchins, said, this is really cool. I love the idea. It sounds like a great way to enjoy my morning coffee and also get creatine in my diet. You actually gonna start taking creatine? Because that would be kind of cool. I know you're definitely a coffee addict, so I hope that maybe we can start introducing that. That'd be very, very awesome. On Facebook, Nathan Sisk reached out to me saying that he had heard that mixing creatine and coffee denatures the creatine and it makes it ineffective. I did some research and looking up on that. Prior to making this video, I just didn't think that I would have to include that, which is totally fine because it's a valid concern. There have been one, maybe two studies, and I believe it was involving rats that had found that creatine had no effect when it was combined with coffee and or caffeine. I think a mistake that people make is when they find one study, they believe that that is 100% true and accurate. And there are so many other studies that have been published that contradict that entirely. So no, I do not think that creatine is denatured by caffeine or coffee. And it makes sense why you would think that. I mean, there was even a study that showed that creatine by itself, creatine mixed with coffee, and placebo, they all had the same effect on athletic performance, which is kind of crazy. Who knows? Honestly, I don't think that there is any issue. I don't think you're throwing away your creatine, you're throwing away your money by putting it in your coffee, so do not worry about that. Also, one thing that I found interesting is that many supplement companies that make pre-workouts, especially like C4, they include creatine monohydrate in their caffeine-based, stimulant-based pre-workout. And so I think that if there was reliable scientific literature posted saying that creatine is completely just negated by caffeine, then those companies wouldn't be putting it in their supplements if it was just a wasted supplement. That would just be a waste of money for them to put in. So again, don't worry about it, guys, but definitely a valid concern, especially from some of these sources out there. And last but not least, Keegan Duncanson commented, in your next vid, can you feature my comment from the workout video that I just sent you? Don't worry, Keegan, we'll get you next time. There's always another video you can comment on. Just kidding. No, we'll go over that really quick. So on my workout video, Keegan said, great video, man. Thanks for letting me be in it, and I would love to help with more videos like this to come. Awesome. I would love to collaborate with you, and yeah, it'd be great to have you come on the channel again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if you found the information to be helpful in any ways. Comment in the section below if you want to get featured in my next video, or if you want to just start a conversation, and we will see you in the next one. This is a mouth.